For the 29th of January 2018, welcome to another update from the Force 13's AU channel, and the weather scene has ramped up considerably, and this is an extended update. Tropical Cyclone Outlook for the Coral Sea issued at 14:30 this afternoon by the Bureau here in Brisbane. A strengthening monsoon flow will develop in the northwest Coral Sea from mid-week. Leading to an increase in the risk of a tropical cyclone potential later in the week. If a tropical cyclone was to form in the northwest Coral Sea, it would move east-southeast away from Queensland, and the Bureau increases to moderate the percentages for tropical cyclone to form in the eastern region on Thursday. A initial flood watch has been issued for the Cape York Peninsula, north of Koyama to Cape Melville. High river levels flooding at some crossings will continue to cross the catchment areas for the next couple of days. An active monsoon trough expected to bring heavy rainfall to the flood watch area. Widespread daily rainfall totals to 150 millimetres are likely Tuesday or Wednesday, and it's expected to maintain high river levels across the region. Now we have a look at precipitation. This is available on the BSCH. This is out to about 1300 hours tomorrow. I do advise that you monitor the Northern Territory, the Queensland warning pages. I see that the state of Victoria has got a severe thunderstorm warning for the Central East Gippsland, North Central, West South Gippsland forecast districts. A severe thunderstorm warning for the Melbourne area, severe weather warning for West South Gippsland, parts of the Central East Gippsland, North Central and North East forecast districts. Now this is a wind feature, and we're keeping an eye on this developing tropical low over there in the Kimberley region of WA. However, second area of interest is Gove across to Vanuatu. And the Northern Territory, the WA officers of the Bureau have other warnings in place. Here's the instability. And looking at the information for the area, Northern Territory, WA border, right down to Broome, there's no respite. And here's the storm probability across the same stated period. We have two tropical cyclones on the radar down here in the southern hemisphere, and three other areas of interest. The latest Bureau of Meteorology total forecast of rain. This is updated every 24 hours. You can again note the areas of major concern. Rainfall scale is on the right hand side of the screen. It's a blue, purple, pink and red. And there's no doubt that the Bureau of Meteorology is being kept busy. And I'm hoping that some of this rainfall activity will finally reach those areas in Queensland that haven't seen rain for over 3 years. Here's the latest tropical cyclone formation probability guide. And there's another area of interest came on the radar within the last 3-4 hours to the southeast of Fiji. Here's the Himawari 8 satellite view of the eastern and southwestern Pacific. Now you can definitely see the rotation of tropical cyclone Fehi, or Fehi, apology for the pronunciation, 986 millibars, near 19.5 degrees south, 162.3 degrees east. Position is based on the Himawari 8. Global models pick up the system and move it southeast with slight intensification. System is being steered to the southeast by the northwesterly deep layer mean wind with good outflow to east. Sea surface temperature around 28 degrees Celsius. An upper trough in a moderate to high sheared environment. We know that wind shear is an issue. Here's the upper level divergence, and you can see where the tropical cyclone Cat 1, a very healthy 40 knots. Now the wind shear. The red's unfavourable, yellow neutral, green favourable. The 24-hour shear tendency, and looking at this particular chart, it could decrease 850 millibar vorticity. You can see 90p over there in WA. Area of interest is around Reaper across to the Cat 1 system. Joint Typhoon Warning Centre's latest image on tropical cyclone 08, and it was named by the Fiji Met Office. This is the life of the 08 up to a few hours ago. We will continue to bring updated information, and there's quite a bit of material that probably deserves a live event on the AU channel. Now here's some track guidance, EPS, and again it looks like New Zealand is going to feel the force of this extratropical or subtropical system. And when viewing models, the information does change. And caution needs to be applied, but it does provide a fascinating picture. At times, this is a GFS, total accumulated precipitation, out to about 380 hours. And again, the rainfall scale is on the right hand side of the screen, and I think it's in millimeters, and it's the area in yellow. And you can see that the entire eastern region of the Gulf of Carpentaria, Kawayama, Reaper, and that's the area where the in initial flood warning has been issued and remains in place. This is a Canadian model, and this is out to about 140 hours. Now this is the new Icon model. They're about 120 hours, the forecast period. I think New Zealand mine some cooler conditions and some rain, considering the heat that they've had. Now we have a look at a series of models and their tracks, starting off with the HWRF. The Canadian CMC, the Navy's NAFGEM for 90p. But I've got this feeling that it is trying to edge further west. Now this is the HWRF for this low that could form northwest Coral Sea. And here's the Navy's NAFGEM. Sea surface temperature is above the, I should say, right hand side of the screen, above those colour circle boxes. The bottom circles represent intensity. This is the GFS NCEP. Another Canadian model view. The Navy's NAFGEM. GFS NCEP. And this is the Navy's NAFGEM on the tropical cyclone. Here's the latest NOAA floaters on the tropical cyclone Fehi or Fehi. And well, as mentioned, whilst this one was named by the Weather Nandy, the Australian list has got some good names coming up. And as mentioned previously, the Coral Sea is so unpredictable, it's actually a minefield for weather forecasters. Now this particular chart has the track, sea surface temperature and pressure. The Navy's NAFGEM 850 millibar height, pressure and wind in knots. And this is the new icon. So from viewing all this information, there is agreement that something is likely to form northwest Coral Sea. The Navy's NAFGEM. And Vanuatu could be in the firing line if this system develops towards the end of this week. But I do believe that the Bureau of Meteorology has been taking more readings, especially at their Reaper station. This is a GFS model. They've been looking at the sustained wind factor, and we will bring that information within the near future. This is the Canadian model, GEM. And here's a message from Nathan.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, which has had a revamp and is still under reconstruction, but take a look. Also YouTube, of course, if you haven't subscribed, that might be a good idea. Visit Force 13. We're also on Facebook under the same name, of course, and you can like us on there, and you can also follow us on Twitter. Search Force 13, all in text for those. You can also add Force 13 on Skype or my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.